Sometimes we have to go to the basics. Sometimes you have to take one step backwards to take 2 steps forward. Sometimes you have to slow down to speed up. Sometimes we need to reevaluate what's happening in this business, in our activities on a daily, weekly basis. I get these questions all the time, and agents come to me and ask me for an answer to a specific question when the question is part of a system or routine. So what happens is people pick and choose what they want to do or what they want to hear, okay? People pick and choose what they want to do and what they want to hear. People say to me all the time, Neil, I'm off track. What can I do to get back on track? Or they say, I don't know who to call, or I don't have enough numbers. What kind of a system? What am I supposed to do? Or they'll say, I don't know what to say when the client says X or the client says Y. I don't know what to say or what to do with that. I don't feel like prospecting. Can you give me some advice? I actually took my baseball bat home because that is a lethal weapon for me. Sometimes when some people come to me and ask, Adam was at a stadium one time many, many years ago, and he felt compelled to buy me a baseball bat. I went to the baseball bat factory, that's what it was, and he felt compelled to buy me a baseball bat, which was really cool. It was a great gift. I didn't expect it. It was very, very nice. So I had this baseball bat, so I kind of brought it to the office, you know, and I showed it off to a few people. I took this home because I had this urge once. Fool! How many times have I answered that? I get a call, the agent says to me, I get a call, or I get an email from a client this morning, and I got to go take care of their escrow, so I can't do this. Or I got to go show property out in, you know, I'm a Walnut or Diamond Bar agent, but I got to go show property in Long Beach. Or I'm an Irvine agent, and I need to go show property in Rowland Heights. What are you people thinking? Did anybody realize that there's traffic out there? Do you guys know how long it takes to get without traffic from A to B? When you're out door knocking in Fontana, and you drive from here to Fontana, how long does it take? 35, 45 minutes? Right? Say yes. Does anybody realize that there are houses in between there? No, really. If you got off the freeway, and you took almost any one of the streets that you pass along the way to Fontana, and you made a right or a left, you'd find some houses that you could stop and door knock. Did you know that? You guys are laughing. So I wrote down some thoughts here. I wanted to answer some questions. In order to answer this, write down the word, it starts with a routine. Write down those words. It starts with a routine. It starts with a routine. How can I be a more productive prospector? How can I get more out of my day, my week, and my month? There's not just one answer that covers all of this. This is not a quick fix. I can't give you the magic pill for what to do for prospecting, how to answer that question. It's not one thing. Write down, this is a sales system. Write that down. This is a sales system that requires a routine of activities done over time to get you to the result. I've shared this many times before. You cannot write a novel without first learning the ABCs. You can't. You can't do calculus without first knowing how to count to 10. You can't. It doesn't work. You've got to know how to add and subtract before you can do the higher math. It's part of the process that we build on. So write this down. It's critical to create a morning routine. It's critical in your career to create a morning routine that you will do 200 to 240 days over the next year. Not every day, because you don't work every day. But every work day requires you to have a morning routine. When you have a routine, it instills purpose and ritual to our day. We are ritualistic people. For the most part, if you get up and don't brush your teeth, forget about how other people feel about it. Do you feel uncomfortable? Yep. Right? You do. It's a routine, hopefully, that you've had since you were a little kid. I hope. But that's part of our ritualistic routines that we do on a daily, weekly basis. I wrote down here, the day starts the night before. The day starts the night before. If your goal is to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and you're all excited about it, you actually have part of your day set up to do that, and you stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning, what are the odds that you're going to wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go out and do what you need to do at 5 o'clock in the morning? Are they good or bad? Bad. The morning starts the night before. I wrote down here, if you eat late, if you eat excessively, if you have just one drink, one glass of wine, one beer, even early on in the evening, you're going to be lethargic the next morning. It's harder to get up and get going. I wrote down, you need to set a time to get up every work day and shoot for that time. Get up at the same time. Simple thing. When you get up at the same time and you do that over time, you start to feel in charge of your day and your life. When you get up late and you start off late, how do you feel about your day? A little out of control, a little behind the 8 ball. But when you get up at the same time, my time to get up is 5:20 in the morning. That's my time. If I don't get up at 5:20 in the morning, it feels weird. It's strange. And I don't get the exercise and things that I want to get done. I have much more of a day when I get up at 5:20, even on the weekend, than if I sleep in till 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. I wrote down here, you need to exercise. Exercise is critical to your energy level and health. Exercise is critical to your energy level and your health. You must engage in 45 minutes every work day. Get up in the morning, you get up on time, and you start working out. Now, some of us can't work out at a really high level for 45 minutes. But you can walk. If you can't afford to join the gym and you have stairs in your house, walk up and down your stairs. When I go to a hotel, years ago, most hotels today have gyms, but years ago when I would go to a hotel or go to a seminar with Mike or something like that, a lot of times they wouldn't have a gym or the gym was crowded. So what I would do is I would go into the emergency, the exit shaft, and I would just run up and down the stairs. Just run up and down the stairs. It's a great exercise. Cost me nothing. And you can do it. You can do that in your house. If you have a 2-story house, just go up and down the stairs. If you've got kids in the house and you don't want to just leave